Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Watching the Cup Series race from Homestead. They just took 11 laps to go in the race. Got Alex Bowman in the leading with Bubba Wallace second, Kyle Larson third, Chase Wisco fourth, and Denny Hamlin running out of the top five. Then you got Chris Buescher sixth, A.J. Allmendinger seventh, Tyler Reddick eighth, Ryan Preece ninth, and Justin Haley running out of the top 10. Larson's on the bumper of Bubba Wallace, and he's going to make a move to the inside for second. And those are his lap times compared to his teammate Alex Bowman, and he's been a little bit faster every now and then. And now that Bubba Wallace is he got by Bubba Wallace was second. Talking about Kyle Larson as they took 10 laps to go in the race. Larson's gonna be a man on a mission to get to his teammate Alex Bowman. Excuse me. Bubba Wallace gave Larson some clean air through 1 and 2, and it was all she wrote. Allowed Larson to close up to his bumper and make the move going into turn 3. Larson has the faster car than Bowman, so Larson's got plenty of time to get to Larson. Larson's got plenty of time to get to Bowman. Excuse me. And the gap is shrinking already. He cut it down to a second already. 9 laps to go. Nobody's better at winning the top than Kyle Larson. And Alex Bowman is trying to perfect that. Trying to perfect it. If we look at the lap times right now, Larson changed his line a little bit. Get some clean air on his nose probably. Look at the top lap times right now, the fast lap. Kyle Larson's the only one in the 34s. And then the second fastest car was Alex Bowman in the 35 flat. Ooh, Larson got the wall there that last time by. That's why he pulled off the wall. And that's why he pulled off the wall. 8 laps to go. The gap's under 0.7 of a second now. Larson's getting there. Kyle Larson tracking down teammate Alex Bowman as they're both pulling away from Bubba Wallace in 3rd place. Larson gained a 10th on Bowman the last time by. He gained about 3/10 the lap prior. And they get down to half a second now. Bowman scraped the wall a little bit there in 3 and 4, but not enough to slow him down. 7 laps to go. It's at half a second. Larson was again the fastest car on track, but this time Alex Bowman ran underneath 35 seconds. Larson got the wall good there in return 1. Lost some ground. And Larson and Bowman are the 2 fastest cars, both are only in the 34-second bracket. If Bowman doesn't make a mistake, he probably can win this race. But he can't make a mistake. I think he's in the wall. I just said don't make a mistake. He just made a mistake. Kyle Larson to the lead. 6 laps to go. Kyle Larson made Bowman make a mistake, and he's clear to the lead. I said don't make a mistake, and he made the mistake. He made a mistake and allowed Larson to get to the lead. Can Bowman get him back? This is Jeff Gould's reaction to it. He smiled and he said, "Oh boy," because he knew what just happened. Alex Bowman just lost the lead. 5 laps to go. He's still there though. So he's still there. So I think he's still got a shot at it. Bowman won in the bottom this time in turn 1. Trying to get a lot of clean air on that nose. Larson was again the fastest car that last time by, but Alex Bowman was not the 2nd fastest car. That credit goes to Tyler Reddick. Alex Bowman was the 5th fastest car on track that last time by. But so that means he was way slower than Larson by a couple tenths. As Larson and Bowman both get by lap car Brad Keselowski. 4 laps to go. They were about even that time by, between Larson and Bowman, with a slight edge to Larson. Because Bowman's wanting the bottom, trying to get all the ground he can get. And Larson's up on the boards, trying to make the most speed possible. The gap's still right around 0.4 of a second between the 5 and the 48. Coming to 3 laps to go. Larson scraped the wall there off of 4. But he still gained ground on Bowman. He gained a lot of time there in 3 and 4. They told him to keep fighting. They told him to keep digging. That 48's not done yet without giving up without a fight. It's never over till it's over. Kyle Larson could say that about the National Series race last evening with Sam Mayer. He had a 16-second lead over second-place Sam Mayer, but due to a late race restart, as Lawson gains a bunch of ground again this time by 2 laps to go. Lawson would tell you it's never over till it's over, because he lost the race on a late race restart to Justin Allgaier yesterday in the National Series race. And Lawson ended up 4th. Bowman's still trying to make the bottom work in 1 and 2. He gains on entry, but he loses all on exit because Lawson's up on the wall, carrying the momentum down the straightaways. The gap's now up to a second. It was just 0.4 of a second 3 laps ago. And the gap's growing. It's now up to 1.1 seconds, almost 1.2 seconds. White flag is in the air. Final lap for Kyle Larson at Homestead. Kyle Larson could have pulled off the hat trick. He could have won the truck race. He could have won the National Series race, and he could have won the Cup race in the same weekend. He won the truck race, but shouldn't have due to Corey Haim's engine troubles. He should have won the National Series race yesterday, but unfortunately, like I mentioned, due to a late race restart, he lost on Sam Mayer. He lost it because of Sam Mayer. He gave it to Justin Allgaier. But today, he probably should have won the Cup race. But Alex Bowman hit the wall, and Lawson took advantage. Kyle Larson wins at Homestead. Alex Bowman 2nd. Bubba Wallace, I believe, will come home in 3rd. Chase Briscoe is 4th, and Denny Hamlin rounds out the top 5. Then Chris Buescher is 6th. AJ Allmendinger continues the streak of top 10s with 7th at Homestead. Tyler Reddick 8th. Ryan Preece 9th, and Justin Haley rounds out the top 10. What a top 10. Then you got Zane Smith 11th, William Byron 12th, Austin Dillon 13th, Joey Logano 14th, Eric Jones 15th, Noah Gragson 16th, Josh Berry 17th, Chase Elliott 18th, Austin Cindric 19th, and Michael McDowell rounding out the top 20. Zane Smith is coming back from a penalty, coming home to finish 11th. He made a mistake on green flag pit stops early on in the race. So him to finish 11th is really impressive. Austin Dillon coming home 13th is really impressive. William Byron finished 12th. He also had a penalty too. As Lawson burns it down on the front stretch. Gets to celebrate. He won 2 of the 3 races this weekend. There's a Lawson fan. He won 2 of the 3 races this weekend. He should have won the National Series race yesterday, but it is what it is. Joey Logano and Josh Berry both spun on pit road. They both ended up in the top 20, but Logano's car wasn't the same as it used to be. As Lawson burns it down through the restart zone up to turn 4. Then Josh Berry comes on 17th. I think Josh could have had the speed to probably finish top 10. Noah Gragson came on 16th. He had some, scraped the bottom there. Scraped the split a little bit. That was Bubba Wallace coming home 3rd. Great one for Bubba, though. He came out of nowhere at the end. Same with Alex Bowman. He came home 2nd, but unfortunately, it just wasn't enough. Same with Chase Briscoe coming home 4th. He came out of nowhere, too. And Chris Buescher, and Ryan Preece, and Justin Haley, all finishing in the top 10. As Kyle Larson pulls up to the flag stand at the start-finish line and gets the burner down on the front stretch. And you can't see him because of the smoke. You can see Webber flying off the tires. There goes the white rear. The white rear tire is blown from the 5 car. And he gets to celebrate with a lot of rubber laid on the track. And he climbs out of the car, gets to celebrate. I believe it's his 30th career win. 2nd at Homestead for the Cup Series. I think he grabbed the checker flag. I think he did. He walked on the hood. What a savage. I didn't even notice that. He walked on the hood, how he got to the checker flag there. Takes the helmet off. And guess he won 2 of the 3. He should have won all 3. He probably shouldn't have won all 3, to be honest with you, because of the truck race. But he should have won at least the National Series race yesterday. check a flag. Gets 2 of the 3 wins, though, so I guess that's all that matters. Poor Bowman. Excuse me, I feel bad for Bowman, man. I like Lawson, don't get me wrong, but I really wanted Bowman to win that one. I really did. But two streaks came to an end today. One, drivers with a 2 in front of drivers with the number 2. So I guess that'd be like Austin Cindric, Josh Berry, Joey Logano, Bubba Wallace, William Byron. They all of them won races this year, with William Byron Daytona 500, Christopher Bell 3 wins in a row at Atlanta, Circuit of the Americas at Phoenix, and of course Josh Berry the upset last week at Las Vegas. And drivers with the B, and drivers with the last name started with the B. Won every single race as well. Byron, Bell, and Berry. As Alex Bowman gets to talk to Jeff Gordon comforting him after that finish. It's such a shame, man. Nobody can win that wall better than Larson. AJ Allmendinger, though, coming home 7th in a quality car, that is really impressive. That is really impressive for Allmendinger, especially for that colleague racing team, because they've been that for them to not only for what I'm trying to say is AJ Allmendinger finishing top 10. He's finished top 10 every single next gen race at Homestead. He wasn't even originally supposed to win the 2022 race because it was Noah Gregson's race. As this was the move that gave Lawson the win, and unfortunately took it away from Alex Bowman, which is such a shame. But like I mentioned, AJ Allmendinger wasn't scheduled to win that race. Noah Gregson was, but due to Bowman getting concussion from Texas a couple weeks prior, Noah ended up filling in for him in the 48 car. So he finished 3rd that day, behind Chastain and Lawson. But yeah, Owen gets to ride in victory lane twice in, in one weekend at Homestead. That's crazy for him. But yeah, the fact that Lawson had the potential to sweep all three races this weekend in Homestead, that would have been a really awesome history-making moment. Unfortunately, due to the Nationals race yesterday, that didn't happen. But he's got another chance to do it at Bristol coming up next month. So I think it's 2 weeks from now. So hopefully, he can do it there and tie Kyle Busch at Bristol. But yeah, Bowman coming home 2nd, very deserving. He was at the right spot at the right time. It was just unfortunate that there are a lot of potential upset winners in this race, pretty much, because Alex Bowman wasn't up front all day. Bubba Wallace wasn't up front all day. Speaking of the devil, they're going to interview him now, coming home at 3rd. And Chase Briscoe came out of nowhere, too. He was up front there at the beginning, but then he faded off to the top 15, back at the top 10, top 15, and then he moved his way back up to the front. But Bubba Wallace having shown this speed earlier in the year is really, really awesome to see. Because they've always been a team where they don't start off well, but then by the time the summer rolls around, then they start clicking, and by the time the playoffs roll around, they either already out of the playoffs because they didn't make it, or they make the playoffs, but they just had bad luck. And that 23 car, ever since 2021, has never made the owners' playoffs. So that's a goal I think that 23 team really wants to get, is make it, not only make the drivers' playoffs, but also make the owners' playoffs too, because that's where all the money comes from, the owners' playoffs. If Bubba keeps up this speed throughout the whole regular season, he'll definitely be a lock for the playoffs on points, at least. And maybe even sneak off a win there, here or there, somewhere. That's going to do it for me, y'all. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe to the video, ring the little bell so you can notify of upload. Congratulations to Kyle Larson getting his second win of the weekend, his second win of the Homestead, and his first win of the season. Jamie McCoy just picked up a piece of rubber off the ground. As again, Kyle Larson gets to celebrate in victory lane on the front stretch. They even they have a victory lane at Homestead. They used it for the truck race. I don't know why they have a stage for Homestead. I guess it's easy access for the fans. I guess, but Owen's climbing out of the car. That right side's destroyed from Larson. But Kyle Larson gets to celebrate in victory lane and heads to Homestead. Heads away from Homestead, heading to Martinsville next week, which is arguably not one of Larson's best tracks. And there he is, climbing out of the car with his son Owen. He gets to celebrate. Alrighty guys, I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.